people, my name is John Fitzmaurice. I'm back with weekly wrestling news. This is episode 2. I know I've been gone for a couple weeks, but I've been really tied up as of late. But I got two very special guests with me today. With one of my guests is my beagle dog, Peggy. As you can tell, she's very excited to be a guest. Say hi, Peg. Say hi. Oh, she wants to get up for the audience. Sniffing the tiger. And my second guest is, of course, my younger German Shepherd, Sadie. Sadie, say hi. Say hi, Sadie. Yeah? What are you going to talk about in wrestling? You don't know? Okay. Well, I want to talk about what happened on Raw last Monday. Apparently, the Triple H era running Raw came to a sudden halt when Mr. McMahon came out and told Triple H that his requirements of running Monday Night Raw are no longer, and with Executive Vice President of Talent Relations John Laurinaitis, or as personally I like to call him, John Gingivitis, is now the interim GM of Monday Night Raw. And I've heard last Monday's Raw, and I watched it myself. A lot of people said, like, this Raw sucked, and my friend said, oh, Raw's not fun anymore. You know what? Raw wasn't fun last Monday for a lot of reasons. They rushed the whole walkout storyline because WWE is going to be in Mexico City, this weekend doing their TV tapings for Raw and SmackDown, and they're going to want explanations of why all the 55 semi-superstars came back from the walkout. I agree they should have not end the walkout storyline this soon, but it's like they had to so that all the superstars can go to Mexico and have an explanation why they're there. But even now that John Laurinaitis is the interim GM, he's gonna be I can tell he's gonna be a real douche. Coming up in the next couple of weeks, like he is in real life. By the way, I've heard that from Boss Mahoney. But Raw wasn't too bad beginning. Triple H there, basically saying they had no announcers, no referees, and most of the wrestlers walked out except like John Cena, CM Punk, and Sheamus, Randy Orton, Big Show. But funny thing is, Big Show wasn't even at Monday Night Raw. And to be perfectly honest with you, why have Big Show come back on SmackDown and you're advertising him for Raw and yet he doesn't show up? But I want to talk about what happened, of course, during the night of Raw after Triple H lost his job to Mr. Gingivitis. John Morrison's burial continues as he lost to Christian. After the match, Christian, Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, and Cody Rhodes all performed their finishers on Morrison, as it looks like John Morrison is almost out the door with the WWE, because apparently his contract is about to expire pretty soon. And as like my friend JP Mayer on JP Around the Ring said, thanks Melina. I told John Morrison, dump Melina, man. You don't want to listen to me? You know what? Walk. Here's the door. Get out! Sorry, Peggy. I know John Morrison's your favorite, but he's got to move on. Also, the rematch between Mark Henry and Randy Orton. It was a non-title match. Orton seemed like he had the match won until Cody Rhodes came out, interfered, attacked Orton, and placed a brown paper bag in Orton's face. This starting up their feud from a couple weeks back when Randy Orton attacked Cody Rhodes on SmackDown last month, on my birthday, by the way. And Mark Henry's going to defend the World Heavyweight title against the Big Show at Vengeance. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that match. I'm sure neither are you guys. Also, what happened tonight was, we didn't even see John Cena that much, only at the beginning, and that was it. When he wrestled Sheamus at the end of the no contest, That was like, that's it. He's gone. I'm like, So maybe y'all people thought the Raw sucked because John Cena was at the end. Just playing. The main event saw CM Punk and Alberto Del Rio one-on-one in a non-title match, and 5 minutes into the match, John Laurinaitis comes out and stops the match and makes up a new match with Punk and Del Rio teaming up against the returning Miz and R-Truth. They're back. Well, we all knew they were coming back, but during the match, Del Rio was like, "Oh, Ricardo, my knees hurt. Oh, help me, please." Yes, Sadie, I know. That's the lamest excuse I've ever heard of. So that basically left Punk by himself with Miz and Truth. Match ended by DQ because Miz and Truth like, "Oh, we don't care about officials. We'll be up CM Punk or anybody else." And that led Triple H to come down the ring in street clothes. Not in his business suit, but in street clothes to save CM Punk. And by the end of the night, John Laurinaitis made up a matchup for vengeance between CM Punk and Triple H against Miz and R-Truth. And also during the night of Raw, John Laurinaitis decides to fire Jim Ross in his hometown of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. But I'm like, dude, really? You guys always do something to JR whenever you're in his home state. Come on, knock this crap off. Stop it. But also what's going to happen at Vengeance is Alberto Del Rio is going to defend the WWE title against John Cena. I'm like, really? Again? Really? This time I hope Del Rio keeps the title. Don't lose to Cena again, please. We're tired of seeing John Cena with the WWE title belt. And it's time for a change, but from what I'm hearing, the WWE officials don't want the title on John Cena, and I'm sure y'all know what one of the reasons is. Dwayne. So, that brings me with the actions from Monday Night Raw. It gives me ideas what could happen at Survivor Series, even though it's less than 6 weeks away, but the 10-man tag I could see being John Cena, Rock, Triple H, maybe CM Punk, and Sheamus against Miz, R-Truth, maybe Alberto Del Rio, Christian, and possibly Cody Rhodes or Kevin Nash. I don't see Dolph Ziggler being in the match. I don't think that they're going to put him in that kind of team. I mean, he is a main event material, but I just don't see Dolph Ziggler being in that kind of match. And the reason I said possibly Punk and Del Rio in the 5-on-5 Survivor Series matchup is because I'm thinking if Punk and Del Rio are not in that match, they could possibly fight each other for the WWE title at Survivor Series. And the reason why I say Cody Rhodes maybe is because I predict Cody Rhodes could face Randy Orton at Survivor Series in some sort of gimmick match or whatever. But I've also heard 3 names that WWE's trying to get into this match. I've heard names like Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker to join John Cena and Rock's team. And I've even heard of Mr. McMahon's name to be on the team with Miz and R-Truth. But there are a couple of problems with that. 1, Mr. McMahon cannot take bumps. 2, Stone Cold's neck is well documented. And like my friend JP Mayer said, that Austin has said in previous interviews that if he were to wrestle and something went wrong with his neck, he would look like a damn vegetable. And Undertaker, only way the Undertaker would compete in this match if he is 150% healthy. Not 99.9%, not 80%, but 150%. Well, You get my drift. Basically, if Taker's healthy and ready to go to be in a match like this, then I could see it, but I really don't think Undertaker, at the way WWE's building up towards Survivor Series, I don't see the Undertaker being in the Survivor Series match at all. But also I see Big Show and Mark Henry in another World Heavyweight title match, maybe a gimmick match. Who knows? I don't want to look forward to see that. And the Divas, yeah, hey, they're hot, but personally, I could care less about them. But let me hear your guys' thoughts about your Survivor Series predictions. Your thoughts on Monday Night Raw. What could happen leading up to Vengeance? And eventually, by this weekend, I will do my Bound for Glory preview this weekend for TNA as they're holding their annual Bound for Glory pay-per-view event in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So until then, I'm John Fitzmaurice. Peace out, A-Town down. And I want to thank my two special guests today for joining me tonight is Peggy. Say bye. Okay, whatever. And, well, a very helpful person, Sadie. Say bye. Bye.